Dave.
The attack occurred here at the Arden House, a nursing home in Hamden. The woman was walking into the office when the attack occurred.
It's a crime of opportunity.
An opportunity that a few young thieves took advantage of Wednesday morning. Their target? A nurse walking into work at a Hamden nursing home. The 63-year-old unsuspecting target says she noticed an SUV with bright lights on as she walked across the Arden House parking lot at 6:15 in the morning. That's when police say a young man in a mask got out of an SUV and tried to grab her purse, punching the woman in the chest and the shoulder. Police say two other men got out of the SUV and demanded her belongings.
She was in fear of her safety and subsequently gave up her belongings.
The thieves got away with her purse. Inside was $300 cash, credit cards, and her car keys. The incident had the woman shaken but uninjured.
Young people, a lot of teens, are committing these types of thefts throughout town and surrounding areas.
It's become a storyline all too familiar for Hamden residents. The area of Dixwell Avenue has seen a number of recent violent thefts by teens. In September, a woman was robbed in a Hamden plaza at gunpoint by 4 teens.
I can't believe this has been happening around here, and usually it's not that type of area, but lately things have been happening.
The unfortunate incident has Riley Gifford on alert. She says in her Hamden neighborhood, a woman was trying to open unlocked car doors, possibly in hopes of a quick payday.
Look around, stay safe, lock your doors.
Employees say that they were surprised by all this because this parking lot isn't one that they feel unsafe in. But police say it's always important to check your surroundings and be vigilant of those around you. In Hamden, Dave Puglisi, Fox 61 News.